दस साल या 12 साल पहले ऐसा हो गया, एक रामाशेष करके एक भैया था, तो एक दिन उसने बोला कि दादा मैं आऊँ क्या फिशिंग करने के लिए। उसको लेके गया, उसके बाद बोला कि मैं यही इस पे ही जाऊंगा, मेरे को खाना मिलेगा तो चलेगा। उसके साथ और 2-4 उत्तर भारतीय भैया लोग उनके फैमिली के लाए, और इस तरह जो बढ़ते गया।
Here is a community, the Koli fishermen, who are historically the oldest inhabitants of Mumbai, now mostly seen in small islands like these, off the main city. Even the few slums they have in the heart of Mumbai have been labelled as illegal. It came to a flashpoint a year ago when the Koli fisherwomen objected to North Indian traders who were going door to door to sell their fish at much cheaper rates.
हाँ बोलो, ये लोग जाके मच्छी बेचता है, फिर हम लोग जाएगा मच्छी ले, वैसा बोलेगा तो वो लोग क्या बोलता, भैया आया था उसके पास का ले लिया, फिर हम वापस जाएगा, वो मच्छी किसको देने का।
अगर हर चीज का हम लोग को परेशानी नहीं होता तो ये फेरी पर मछली बेचना कोई अच्छा काम थोड़ी है।
Today, the Kolis feel because they were always poor natives, not rich, not very enterprising. The city has made them borderline outsiders.
हमारा जो यूथ पॉपुलेशन है, पूरा दिन क्रिकेट खेलने का, फुटबॉल खेलने का और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बैंड बजाने का, ये चीज़ कर रहा है।
Another line of thought you hear often. But is this lack of initiative of the local as much a myth as the myth of the migrant who are allegedly eating into their jobs? According to the Maharashtra Labour Commission, 40% of migrants from UP and Bihar are self-employed, 20% work as security guards, 25% are casual labourers, 10% own pawn shops and flour mills, and 5% are vegetable vendors, milkmen and sweet shop owners. Compare this with the Maharashtrians. Only 5% Maharashtrians are self-employed. 60% of them are in white-collar jobs like banks and government. 25% work in the private sector. Only 10% work as security guards or are in low-level jobs. Data that seems to suggest that there is hardly any clash between migrants from UP and Bihar and Maharashtrians because they are simply not competing for the same jobs. Yet another study by the Tata Institute of Social Sciences seems to substantiate this. 66% migrants from UP and Bihar are literate, and they mainly end up as casual labourers like vendors and road workers.
So will it be correct to say that there is no clash for jobs between poor migrants from UP and Bihar and poor Maharashtrians? Experts say no. There is a clash at low-level jobs. A clash that is fueled by the fact that the city constantly wants cheap labour. And if an outsider is willing to work for less, he will always be hired, even by a Maharashtrian.
But why such competition? Who is responsible? We should ponder over. In fact, domestic entrepreneurs are also responsible for that, because search is for low wage labourer, not for employable labourer. It partly explains.
Claim of outsiders, that it's the outsiders' fault, is one that has been used from the time of the pre-Second World War, from Hitler's time, because that then allows you to hide the huge inequalities, the fact that slums can be raised and large towers can come up in that place, the huge inequalities of employment, the huge inequalities of income, all of this gets hidden, because then the fault is not that of the city administration.
There is yet another argument.
What we forget is 42% of the migration to Bombay is from other districts of Maharashtra. So how can you blame the North Indians for taking away jobs?
But a big competition, experts say, is perhaps being faced by the Maharashtrian middle and upper middle class, the educated youth who at the level of corporate and private jobs are competing with candidates from all over India.
Competition between Maharashtra-based labour and labour from outside who migrate to Maharashtra is in transaction-based jobs. For instance, typical BPO job is transaction-based job, or a financial product advisor job is relatively transactional.
A middle-class disenchantment, insiders say, that is deep. But since there is no quota in the private sector, their resentment has not found a strong political voice. But when a Raj Thackeray or an Uddhav Thackeray stokes the fire on the outsider issue, their disenchantment finds a larger empathy and the friction becomes sharper. In Mumbai, Prerna Thakur Desai for NDTV.